Salve, gadget mad, pour suscipit ut. That's Latin for welcome. Sorry, that's Latin for welcome back to Gadget Mad, lad. Totally lost myself a little bit there. That's happens when you do stuff in one take, eh? Alright, so this episode we've got the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. This came out in October 2013, the same month that Peter Higgs and Francois Englert win the Nobel Peace Prize in Physics. Little factoid for you there. I've done my research for this one. It's got Gorilla Glass 3. It's a plastic back end frame, micro SIM, Super AMOLED, 5.7 inch screen, quad core 2.3 GHz, Crate 400 Adreno 330 processor, I think. 3 GB of RAM, 30 megapixel camera, and a 2 megapixel selfie camera. Pretty decent little thing, this. It was pretty right. Well, 3 GB of RAM with a quad core. That would be very, very good. It's got a stylus, the usual. Well, I can't turn it on because it's broke. So, obviously, as we do, tear it down. Let's have a little look-see-loo on the inside. See what it looks like. So, obviously, if it turned on, I would give you a little kind of preview of it, but unfortunately, what can you do? Just a screen that's got on it. Like with the Note, the original Note, I am going to try and salvage the motherboard, and everything else is just scrap. Other than this is good. This is very good. I like my big batteries. 3,200 milliamps, and that's a very, it's big, but it's decent. In regards to the Note original, Note 1, Note 3. That's the size difference. That's 2,500, yeah, and that's 3,200. So 700 milliamps difference between the first one and the third one. Quite a big jump, that, to be honest with you, for the age of the phones and stuff. Stylus is pretty good, so I thought that with the other one. This is just some nasty thing. It's been well and truly used, this, I tell you. I got this off my Auntie Angie, my Auntie Angela. So shout out to the saviours again, thank you. Right, we've got a crap ton of screws, Phillips, so really tiny little Phillips screwdriver, and start removing them. So, get this done. I would count them, but let's just go with crap ton. Assume that's a good number of choice. Obviously, if anyone's got any questions like in any of my videos and you want to know something about one of the chips or something, I'm happy to do follow-up. Because I keep majority of the stuff that I tear apart, like 99% of it, more or less. So if you've got any like suggestions for things to do with the chips or research you want me to do or questions you've got or anything, I'm happy to have a looky-loo online and see what I can find out and stuff. See if I don't know the answer, maybe I know someone who does. They might give me some ideas for some future videos, because I've got some funky things coming up. I've got bought Xbox 360 wired orb controller from Cash Converters in the photo section for 50p the other day. And I assume it's like the wired Xbox 360 controllers, the original ones. They have like a common fault with them where the wire goes dodgy in it, and it's like a really, really common fault. So the majority of them just need like if you give it like a micro USB charge port, well, not charge port, connection port, or a Type C one, then that fixes the problem usually. So I thought I'd do something with like that with that pad. So that's one of my up and coming videos. I'm gonna do a tear down on it, desolder the wires in one video, and then in another video I'm gonna, probably the following video to be honest with you, I've not got any Type C females at the moment, so it'll be a micro USB I'll be putting on it, but it'll make it look very similar to like an Xbox One pad, something along the lines of that, or them cheap Switch controllers you can get that have the the breakaway cable on them, that kind of thing. They look cool. It's a nice black and red pad as well, so it looks pretty decent. So that's what's up and coming. Not the next video, but one of the next videos. Got a repair video for the next one. I'm trying to fix the world's smallest phone. got another one from Cash Converters for $5. But I'll go through that when I do the video. So this is, all the screws are free now, I think. Is that hiding a screw? That might be hiding a bloody screw. So look underneath it. You hiding a screw? I don't think it's hiding a screw. Doesn't want to come up, whatever the bloody nail is. So it's nothing important. Oh, I think it's just an aerial thing. Yeah, you know they used to see me break them. I've got one over here. I'm sure I've gone somewhere. Yeah, there we go. One of that type of connection. It's not the exact size, but similar kind of thing. So nothing mega special there. Let's get the little Bowie knife and start prying away at the sides. Something's got to give, surely. Obviously, if you're trying to salvage anything from this kind of stuff, I've said it before and I'll say it again, don't use metal and plastic. It's not a good thing. Not unless you don't want to keep the plastic that you're prying against. If you're just trying to go for the innards, you might be okay, but even then, it's easy as hell to just miss and knock a capacitor off or a resistor or something. And just use tension and a lot of finesse. Forgive me, finesse. These are just rip it open and sit hope for the best usually. I think. Oh, there we go. Example. So we got a little bit of gold. I can nab that. I think that's a speaker as well. Actually, I might be able to nab that as well. So some ideas for some speaker things from phones. Gonna do some Game Bar macro videos soon, and hopefully use some phone speakers in the process. So here's today. Alright, so let's loosen these. It's just I think it's a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or something. I'm not 100% sure, but I've got my little collection of bits. What have we got up here? We've got the Samsung, I think. Yeah, that's going to be the onboard memory. Remember I said, oh, if it's a square chip, it's an eMMC module. But if it's like a rectangular one like this one, but bigger, like this size kind of thing, then that tends to be a CPU or a GPU or whatever. I'm not 100% sure that's right with every phone, but with some phones it is. In case you're trying to like narrow down what chips or whatever. Like I said, I'm a beginner with this stuff myself. I'm kind of learning as I go. Watching Bennett videos and the Retro Future and my mate Vince and all that kind of stuff. But you gotta give it a go at the end of the day. There's loads of little Lego connectors there. It's like a socket kind of connector. If you know what a Lego connector is, that's a Lego connector. How that kind of clicks into place over that. I think that's a Lego connector. That's what I thought a Lego connector was anyway. So again, don't hold me to that. I might be wrong again. Look at this here. See, it's kind of ringed around. Makes me think that maybe something was there at some point. I'm looking at the actual housing that was around it, and there's nothing on it to indicate that. See, give me an example. Oh, actually, could it be? Yeah, maybe it's that way. That's really not well done. If you look there, oh, it's been machined out, like, not very well. Really rough the plastic, like, in regards to the rest of it. Oh, it's coming across, how well it's coming across on camera, but that is like, that looks like somebody's done with a file or something, or a Dremel. I can't really show you, it was really rough, this part here I'm talking about. That's where the charge port, nothing, you know, this is the same charge port as Samsung Galaxy S5 as well. That's the phone I had when I think this was out at the time. It was a good phone, that. One of my favourites. Anyway, so enough chit chat. Let's see if we can get any further into it. Because obviously we can, because we are. Because that's how we roll. So someone's got to come out surely. Come on. to them paper thin boards, so I've got to be careful. Oh, there we go, some sign of life, something's happening. There we go, so that's a micro USB 3.0 port. Might definitely be reusable, so keep that safe. So we've got a screw there I need to remove, and I think that's it. So let's get a screw out of there, and then that should just pop free, I think. Come loose, your bugger. Let's put a kind of steady amount of pressure on it and slowly turn it to start with, that way you don't make the thread go on the plastic or anything. Yeah, I can feel it loose there. So, what are you clinging on with? Clinging onto something. I feel it biting as I'm lifting it. There's definitely something there it's clinging onto. Alright, so what do I need to loosen? Oh, there we go, it came free. What was it? Ah, there we go, heat pad. So, this is soft. It's kind of soft. Yeah, it's softish. Alright, so come back to that in a second. So what it looks is what we've got on the board here. Right, so I said that that would be the EMC RAM, the memory, didn't I? Maybe that's the memory. Can we get this off? Because obviously we don't just want to let this covered up stuff get away with being seen, do we, at the end of the day? I want to look at it all. What's the point otherwise? Open! Don't make me break you, I don't want to break you. Let's leave this in good terms. Let's be friends, note free. Let me have the potential future video out here so I can maybe repair you. So, yeah, I think one's the CPU and one's the eMMC memory. And these might be the RAM. Or maybe that's RAM and eMMC memory in one. Like an all-in-one chip. That's probably not right, but maybe that is, I don't know. Honest to God. There's no point in ripping this one off because there will be jack nothing. There'll be nothing underneath there. Try my eyes not to sweat, I really do. Right, so let's move this one side then. Still got the camera connected as well, which I can disconnect actually. Let's disconnect the camera. So that's the 30, is it 30 megapixel? I think it was 30 megapixel. So that's the board is free now. That's what I want to keep from it. So I think I've salvaged that without buggering out too much. Oh, what I will do is put them back on, but I'll do that off camera, so you don't have to sit for that tedious stuff. Alright, so can we get this off? Is that coming free? It looks like it wants to come free. Come to me. Come. Oh, that didn't feel good. Oh crap. There you go. That's what happens when you pull too hard and stuff. You start to have a bit of tape, should have been a bit more cautious too. You know what you're saying, that or not? That's the earpiece, I think. Yeah, but the earpiece, so I buggered that up. The headphone jack might be salvageable for something. I see the terminals in it still good, so that might still be repurposable for something else. So doesn't always mean broke. Let's see if we can pry this out. I think this is the vibration motor, maybe. Not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna do a future video where we try some components out to test them and stuff to see what does what, and that's another future video coming up if you're interested in that. How to diagnose what certain components are and stuff, or I went about diagnosing set. Yeah, that's totally come off. So that won't be in that video. I think I had one out of the Note 1 that I salvaged, and I think that's the same thing more or less. Yeah, it's buggered that. Oh no, I can still see the contacts in it, so I might be able to peel that glue off and use that still. So it might be still salvageable. You know, that looked terrifyingly bad. So these are the buttons for the power, I think it is. Yeah, so that's what was. Oh crap. Yeah, this is literally just welded together now. There's no more screws that I can see either. So I'll be chopping that bit off and Trying to pry that bit out, maybe healing that bit up and chopping these bits off there. There we go, my gold pile. Right, so let's call it a day then. Right, so what have we got then? We got the crap, dropping everything everywhere and go on the poo pot. Right, so we got the screen, smash screen that is. We got a broken headphone jack which can possibly repurpose. We got a think is a vibrator motor which can possibly repurpose. We've got a Type 3 Samsung Note 3 replacement charge cable that doesn't seem to be too damaged and could possibly be reused, so that's yay. And this is the main thing of the lot. This is the motherboard, which I'm pretty confident where I got it from. That it should be fine. Essentially, it's just the damage to the screen and maybe the housing. So if I get any housing for this, I can now have it into my collection, which I very much look forward to having a little fiddle with it. Right, so needs to be very delicate with these buggers, though, I tell you. I think my little circuit board pile isn't going to be the safest place for it. Right, so call that one a day then. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.